All right, welcome everybody to SAS Studios with Bases Loaded. I'm Scott Ashley Smith. I'm alongside here with Caitlin Jenner. No, I'm kidding. It's Mike Cezzino, and you know, it is true. I mean, you have an announcement in the honor of Caitlin Jenner coming out with her new pictures. You have an announcement to make.
I read about it on Facebook like everybody else.
Oh. I thought this was all going to change by the next episode. No, we're not going to do that.
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, we'll see. We are going to be going in sweeps in July.
So you never know.
So I was thinking that would be kind of good for the show if you decided to become.
So you're all about
Michelle.
the ratings.
I'm all about the ratings.
All about the ratings.
I'm all about that base. So we're going to be talking about the Seattle Mariners
yes.
for this episode. And
yes.
what I want people to know is this is the 30 for 30. We're going to be doing 30 teams over 30 days because June only has 30 days in it, and baseball only has 30 teams in it. So that's like a perfect marriage.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
We were going to do 31 and 31 last month, and then I told Mike that there was no longer a Montreal Expos team.
Who knew?
I know.
thought Vladimir Guerrero was still there.
He's still there. Yeah, he probably is still there because Montreal wants a baseball team
Pedro
really
Martinez
bad.
Too.
Montreal really wants a team.
Larry Walker was the Expo.
How do you feel about that? Montreal wanting a team in their dilapidated stadium.
I would love to see it.
In a dilapidated, like literally, parts are falling off of that stadium.
You can renovate anything.
Hopefully they can.
They have all those shows of flip the house stuff. Like they do it like in a day or something.
Yeah, the Property
Flip the
Brothers.
stadium. Flip the stadium.
Property Brothers come in. They're all
Flip it.
like, "You guys aren't seeing what we see in the stadium, but we're going to turn this into a masterpiece." I like it.
Just
I
flip
like
the
that.
stadium. Done.
Seattle Mariners.
Yes. Mariners.
But let's talk about how the Mariners are doing so far this season. It's been really they're going above and beyond what they should have done, right?
Not so much. They're having a few bumps in the road. A few bumps in the road.
It looks like there's like potholes in the road.
There might be a pothole or two. They were predicted to win the whole thing and win the World Series.
Like a missing bridge.
Yeah, the key is how you jump over that bridge now.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to figure out.
Instead, they've jumped the shark.
Yes, there's a lot of sharks swimming beneath them.
To all those Grey's Anatomy fans.
I've never seen it, but it's in Seattle.
Yeah.
I knew that. Is the hospital real?
Yeah.
Cool. But anyway, so Seattle is obviously not producing the way they should be. They're in 4th place currently in the AOS. And as we both explained at the beginning of the year, we thought they were going to win the World Series.
He thought they were going to win the World Series.
So right now, they're not really doing what they need to do. There are a lot of issues on the team, starting with Robinson Cano.
Could they win the World Series in 4th place? Is that possible to even make it to the playoffs in 4th place?
I don't think that's mathematically possible.
No, it's not.
So yes.
But 3rd you could.
Correct. But they're not in 3rd. So yes. So obviously the main problem, I think, is Robinson Cano's lack of production.
Don't you know?
2 months in the season, 16 RBIs, 2 home runs. That's
woo! But in all fairness, in Safeco, that is a monstrous year.
Well, when his teammate Nelson Cruz has 18 home runs and 60 RBIs.
Plus some sore bumps on his ass.
I don't know about that.
We all know what he's doing.
Oh, I get it, the syringe.
Yes.
That was very clever. But, yeah, so anyway. So Cano's having a bad year. The pitching's having some issues. Iwakuma's on the disabled list, so is Paxton. So that's been some trouble as well. And then Taiwan Walker was supposed to be their amazing new prospect, has an ERA close to 7.
Yeah. Plus no manager.
No, the manager's fine. But no, the manager's good. No, the manager's
just have a guy that sits there.
No, the manager's fine.
He's trying to take out Felix Hernandez, who's throwing 10 strikeouts. And,
well, Felix Hernandez basically
so
says
I'm just going to take him out.
Come out. So
I'm going to take him out.
It's not really a thing the manager needs to worry about.
Yeah, he shouldn't be coming out.
Right, because he's the best player in the league.
But he is getting taken out too soon. That's kind of the argument that a lot of people have against.
Well, you got to save him for the postseason.
At this rate, you need him to get to the postseason.
Well, Felix is 8-1 after the first 2 months, so he's doing.
And you're still in 4th. Woo!
Well, he only
that is a struggle.
35 days, so
they've got to get some health in
when
that
you're doing
rotation.
that. Yes, health in the rotation would be key. Walker, trades perhaps.
Bring up some guys from the minors.
Hopefully not bring up too many guys because the minors isn't.
So it's not too rich.
Isn't looking as good as it has in years past.
Like the Astros.
So no, not like the Astros, unfortunately. But if everybody gets healthy, the rotation gets healthy. Jay Happ's been pitching really well. Felix, of course, has been Felix. So in the bullpen.
Is it J Hap or is it J A Hap?
J.A. Happ.
So I always hear
J.A. Happ.
Yeah.
Jerome Anthony. I think.
Jerome Anthony. He is one of the lightest skinned Jerome Anthony's I've known, and I've known a couple actually. Well, it was the same person. They had split personality. But what else do you think about the Seattle Mariners?
Yes. So I think once Austin Jackson at the top of the lineup starts hitting, he's currently not hitting too much. But once he does that, I think we'll be fine. The bullpen's pretty good. Fernando Rodney has 14 saves, which is awesome. I'm not going to share his ERA because it'll make those 14 saves not seem as impressive.
But I mean,
but he's still getting the job done.
To quote the great Lloyd McClendon, who cares about ERA?
Lloyd McClendon did say that recently, and when it comes to your closer, and he's 14 for 16 on saves, I will agree with that.
Yeah, I do agree with that too. Because you got to think, some closers usually have a losing win-loss record.
Yep.
But they'll have an amazing. That's because they come in tight games.
Exactly.
And sometimes you're. And on average, you're going to face the heart of the lineup.
So what are you going to do? You're going to give a couple runs in it.
And you're only in there for one inning.
That's it.
You give up one run.
That's it.
What's your ERA for that game?
That's 9.
That's horrible. And that's why.
And he only has a 6 ERA right now.
Yeah. That's why relief pitchers have a hard life.
They do. They have the worst life.
Hard knock life.
Yes.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
They're on the mound for a combined 2 hours a year and get paid $8 million. So we should send our sympathies.
Yeah.
To
Unless
Mr.
you're
Rodney
like Santiago Casilla last night against the Braves. I think he was on the mound for about 2 hours.
Yeah, but he doesn't get paid very much because he's no good.
No, because he's not a closer.
Why he's still in the league?
Well, he makes great banana nut bread. That's why.
Well, that's very valuable.
It is valuable.
And on the team is very good. He's giving fruits to everybody.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's one of the reasons why Pablo left, because he didn't like.
He didn't like the fruits.
He didn't like the fruits and vegetables in the banana
A good
nut bread.
veggie tray will make any party that much better.
Yeah, it's true.
Lloyd McClendon said that too.
So what else? Is that pretty much it for the Seattle Mariners?
I mean, pretty much. Cano's got to start hitting. Austin Jackson at the top of the lineup. Starting rotation's got to get healthy, and Fernando Rodney just got to keep doing what he's doing, just a little bit cleaner.
Prediction?
And, we'll be right there. Right now, I think they're going to make a miracle run at the All-Star break. They're winning the division still.
I mean, they did have a great second half, even though they were the most consistent team last year in the division.
A lot of season left. Still 4 months.
Them making
Still 4 months.
In the second half. All right. I'm Scott Ashley Smith.
I'm Michael Cezine.
And this has been Bases Loaded, Seattle Mariners edition. Give my best to Miriam. Goodbye, everybody.